The challenge that our members faced over the last year, obviously with the floods, the fires, the pandemic, we at the Alliance were really focused on making sure that we had the tools, the resources, the outreach, the advocacy, which was really important, working with the public health to give clear direction and support around vaccinations, around proper PPE and protection mechanisms that needed to be in place.
I don't think that there's been a disaster that hasn't hit us in the last year. Our facilities flooded, we have had heat domes, we have had COVID, and then COVID came back again. The strategy for us is to remain resilient. I think we've all had to demonstrate a lot of grit in between 2021 and 2022.
The industry has faced challenging circumstances over the past year, and our role here at the Alliance was to help support their success, ensuring that they have emergency preparedness and contingency plans in place as a supporting organization.
It was very important for us to up our standards here, and we needed some help. And we had to partner with an organization that could teach, coach, and train us, and that organization was MSA.
You know, when it came to some of the newest challenges around the heat wave and the floods, our job was to get in, figure out the details, disseminate that, and get it out to our members as fast as possible so they could do what they do. That's manufacturing, that's producing goods.
We've known the impact of climate change for many years. As we've seen last year here in BC, it really has been life-changing. And for us as an organization, our role is helping support industry through those challenges as we've experienced by ensuring they have the right programs in place that include emergency preparedness and contingency planning, and that we practice those plans.
I feel that the stresses and the anxiety around the supply chain conditions in British Columbia and across the globe are probably impacting us more than COVID ever did.
Manufacturers were also, crippled by the supply chain around the world, just getting their own products. And so we worked as advocates for various levels of government to help them along and give them some support that they needed by opening up dialogue or conversations to let government know how these supply chain shortages were affecting their businesses and ultimately jobs.
We're having challenges procuring PPE. We are having challenges procuring ingredients, components, packaging. The supply chain has had a measurable impact. It is a challenge and it is a constant battle.
The psychological toll we've all endured over these past 3 years has really been extraordinary. And as an organization last year, we took a thoughtful approach in bringing industry stakeholders, experts, labor, and partnership associations together to shape a strategy over the next 3 years to enact real change using an inclusive approach, industry-led, that integrated OHS within the concepts of psychological health and safety.
I used to believe it was purely a personal thing. If you had some challenges with mental health, you dealt with it outside of work. Work was here to support you in the sense of providing benefits and things like that. But I've learned now that mental health is absolutely a work safety issue, because if you're distracted, if you're having struggles with mental health, it can easily turn into a physical health issue.
I see for the future of safety culture in BC is through the work that we'll be doing with helping leaders define their safety management systems through an active engagement program, working with all levels of their team, being able to educate through resources, tools, coaching, mentorship. It's a really key part of driving safety culture long term. Our goal as the Alliance is to lower the injury rate, and I think by engaging management and leadership in a safety culture way of thinking, BC can ultimately be the safest place to work in all of Canada.